Hi, this is Papa Chris of Usap Lang Tayo podcast. I've been using Anchor as a platform to give love advices, life realizations, and self-worth talks. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Why? First of all, it is free. You heard it right, no membership, no fees at all. In addition to this, there is a creation tools that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your computer or phone. Moreover, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. Not only that, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Amazing, right? It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the Anchor app and start your podcast today. What's up mga friends? You're Papa Chris, back again with another episode of Usap Lang Tayo. Pasensya na kayo ha, matagal ako nawala kasi madami lang talagang ganap, especially Pasko at bagong taon. Madami nangyari nitong mga nakaraang buwan. But I'm back, now we'll upload episodes sa ating podcast. Sa mga nakikinig, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning kung anong oras ka man nakikinig ngayon. I hope you're doing great. I hope maganda ang pasok ng New Year sa'yo. I hope na this year, sarili mo muna, ang unahin mo. Diba? Tama na yung pagbibigay ng pagmamahal sa mga taong di ka naman kaya mahalin pabalik. Tama na yung mindset na you need your other half. Tama na yung paghahanap ng happiness sa iba. Diba? This time, matuto ka mag-isa, matuto kang maging masaya. Matuto kang, mag-travel mag-isa, manood ng sine mag-isa, kumain sa labas ng mag-isa, diba? You have to be strong and be alone in order for you to be strong for someone else. Di man kayo nagkatuluyan or di man naging kayo, pinagtagpo naman kayo at least nagkatikiman naging parte naman kayo ng buhay sa isa't isa. Yun ang ibig ko sabihin. So, in this episode, we have a very special topic. Napapanahon, no? Yung mga relasyon na nauwi sa salamat na lang sa lahat. Yung mga umaasa kahit hindi naman naging sila, 'di ba? Yung mga nag-ghosting, 'di ba? I'm pretty sure that you will learn something in this episode. Pero bagong lahat, shoutout ko muna yung Team SMP. Shoutout din kay CJ Arcelius na di na daw marupok. Ay, nako. Shoutout din sa mga nakikinig nitong episode ito. By the way, this episode is sponsored by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast. Of course, for more usapan mga friend, follow nyo lang ako sa Instagram at Twitter. It's going to be at ULT and then ALKS. That's UL Talks. Sa Facebook page, pwede nyo i-search yung Usap Lang Tayo para sa memes and quotes. As well as sa Spotify, of course, search nyo lang Usap Lang Tayo. And you can also join my community. That's Team ULT. Search nyo lang din sa FB natin. Okay? So, promote din pag may time. Alright, so our first topic for 2021, it was based from a question that was sent to us via email na pinadala ni Miss Jane. No? Ito, sabi niya,
Sabi niya, Papa Chris, paano po ba hindi maging marupok? Yung ex ko po kasi nangungulit na naman. Pero may jowa na siya. Minahal ko po ng sobra yung ex ko na yun at bumabalik na naman siya sa buhay ko. Ano po ba ang dapat gawin? Grabe. Sana all bumabalik, ano? Pero real talk, Freya, I totally understand where you're coming from. Lahat tayo in general, mahirap ka man or mayaman, we were once trapped in a situation na marupok tayo sa pag-ibig. Diba? Hindi naman kasi lahat ng tao alam ang gagawin pagdating sa pag-ibig. Diba? Sometimes we make stupid decisions and that's fine. You have to understand na it's part of the process. You have to be wrong in order for you to be right. Diba? I mean, not necessarily na kailangan makagawa ka muna ng mali. But sometimes, mistakes makes the best lessons in life. Diba? So, I totally understand kung ano may nararamdaman mo. And, so in this episode, I'm gonna give you 5 tips para hindi ka maging marupok. Alright? Kasi, ang dami pa rin marupok kahit 2021 na. Diba? Pero this is not just for you, Jane, but this also applies to all. Okay? Alright? So, let's go straight to the topic. Paano nga ba hindi maging marupok, Papa Chris? So, number 1, if ayaw mo nang maging marupok or para hindi ka maging marupok, is 1, you have to avoid stalking them on social media. Alright? So, pag-usapan natin ang true meaning of marupok. Diba? Marupok is somehow going back to the person who broke us in the first place. Diba? May label man kayo or wala. I mean, may label man kayo that time or wala or, wala naman talaga. So, that is pagiging marupok. Minsan, sa sobrang karupukan natin, we tend to, browse their social media profiles such as FB, Twitter, Instagram, or Tinder. Na-swipe right mo. If you want to avoid being marupok, this is a tip number 1. Avoid stalking their social media account or social media profiles. But don't go back to the source of your sadness. Don't go back to the root cause. Kasi it's like, prevention is better than cure. And yes, this also includes replying sa messages or kung nagpaparamdam man, gaya ng sa case ni Jane. Diba? Kung ganun man yung sitwasyon mo ngayon, if you're noticing that someone is lurking around. Parang masamang bala. Diba? Be cautious enough this time. That person already broke you. Kung bumabalik man ulit yun sa'yo, that only means or that only implies na maaaring hindi sila nag-work nung pinalit na sa'yo. Diba? Or pwede rin may hinahanap siya na hindi niya makita sa partner niya, at nakikita niya lang yun sa'yo, or pwede rin gusto niya lang ng anes. Anes, alam niya na yon. Or there could be more reasons pa. Diba? I mean, wag mong hayaang maging option ka. You deserve to be loved and be loved by someone wholeheartedly. Diba? Kasi, parang sa simpleng explanation, kung ayaw maging marupok, you have to make an action. And that action starts with this one. You have to avoid looking into their profiles, check mo kung ano ba yung pinag-share nila, pinapatamaan ka ba, or somehow namimiss mo ba yung mga things na ginagawa niya na madalas niyang pinupost sa social media, or tinicheck mo ba kung ano ba yung lagi niyang ginagawa, yung mga daily post, di ba? those small things, di ba? It adds up to being marupok. Kasi if you don't want to be marupok, you have to make an action, and it will start by avoiding their social media accounts. Diba? And this actually is, again, most common sa mga taong kakaka-break lang or kakahiwalay lang sa mga special ones nila before, 'di ba? Hindi mo kasi masasabi na madaling mag-move on, madaling hindi maging marupok. Rather, it takes time. Hindi siya basta-basta. And again, I understand if you're having a hard time to do this, but then again, at the end of the day, if you won't do this, then probably wala mangyayari. You will end up being marupok to the wrong person. Diba? Okay? Cool? So, paano hindi maging marupok? Number 1, avoid stalking their social media profiles. Number 2, divert your attention. Ito madalas kasi napo-provoke tayo sa karupukan natin. And that is because that's the only thing that we are thinking. Diba? Nakakalimutan natin yung mga bagay na beneficial sa atin. Yung mga bagay na mas mahalaga pa sa ganito. Kumbaga, I'm sorry, but I'm not downplaying this matter, but I do believe na para may iwasan natin yung pagiging marupok sa maling tao is you have to focus on your goals. Perhaps focus on the things that is beneficial to your well-being. Diba? I mean, be it vlogging, be it being workaholic, be it traveling, or be it inumin with your friends, etc. But there's a lot of things that is way important than to think of this situation. Kumbaga, wag mong ikulong yung sarili mo sa idea na magkakabalikan kayo or siya pa rin or mahal mo pa rin pagkainom mo ng MP. So, huwag mong hanapin sa iba yung bagay na kaya mo naman ibigay sa sarili mo. And what's that? Time, happiness, self-love? Diba? Pansin nyo, minsan, we are blinded by the happiness that this person is giving to us. And that is why it is hard for us to be hindi maging marupok. Because we are thinking na hindi natin mabibigay yung happiness sa sarili natin, which is supposedly dapat, it comes within ourselves. Diba? Hindi ka presyong divisoria 10, 20, 30 at iba pa. But you have to focus on what's good for you and don't with what's not good for you. Kasi at the end of the day, ikaw ang talo eh. Diba? If you will be marupok sa maling tao, ikaw ang talo. Why? Because you are missing the opportunity, the chances na dapat inilalaan mo sa sarili mo. You are wasting time na dapat nilalaan mo sa sarili mo. Na yung time na yun dapat allotted sa, halimbawa, meron kang career na dapat i-push, pero hindi ka makapag-focus kasi ito ang problema sa pag-ibig or nawawala ka sa focus sa trabaho kasi marupok ka sa pag-ibig. Ito yung pinaproblema mo, di ba? It's a domino effect, mga tol, mga pre. It's a domino effect. If you will let yourself be trapped in this particular situation, it will eat you. Diba? Kakainin ka. Ay, teka. Diba? It will eat you alive, mga tol. It will eat your whole personality, the way how you interact with different people, the way how you act on a daily life. Diba? You have to focus on the things that you have and not what you don't have. Okay? So that's number 2. Divert your attention to the things that's beneficial to you. Alright? Cool? Okay? So, number 3. Number 3 is, so again, Paano maiiwasan maging marupok? Number 1, avoid stalking them on their social media profiles. Number 2, divert your attention to something na beneficial sa'yo. Number 3, strengthen your mind over your emotion. Ayan, bigat yan mga tol, mabigat. You know why? It's really important that you have to strengthen your mind than your emotion. It's more of you gotta train your mind to be stronger than your emotions, or else you will lose yourself every time. Diba? Like, aminin natin, at some point, lahat tayo, we are weak when it comes to love. Again, minsan, we are blinded by the happiness, and that is the reason why we fail to realize what's behind the happiness. Is it something na beneficial lang sa akin? Is it something na beneficial lang sa kanya? Or is it something na beneficial for the both of us? And minsan, that particular happiness turns into something na hindi tama. We tend to do stupid things. Nakakalimutan natin yung value natin, nakakalimutan natin yung self-worth natin. Nakakalimutan natin kung ano ba talaga yung deserve natin. You know what I realize is that somehow we deserve what we tolerate. We deserve what we tolerate in a sense na kapag hinayaan mo na tatuhin ka ng ganitong tao, diba? Tatuhin ka na or hayaan mong gawin kang option, most likely magiging masasaktan ka pag nalaman mo na option ka, kasi you are letting that person to treat you as an option. And what made you fail to realize that you are an option is that the happiness that this person is bringing to you. Diba? Kumbaga, nagsaing siya, tapos lagi kanyang binibigyan ng sinaing. And nasanay ka na hindi ka na nagsasaing. But when that person left you, hindi ka makapagsaing mag-isa. Why? Because nasa kanya yung rice cooker. No, what I'm actually trying to say is, the reason why, bakit natin, o bakit tayo pumapalya sa ganitong part is that we are so blinded with the love that we fail to give to ourselves. Nakakalimutan natin na kaya natin palang maramdaman yung pagmamahal sa sarili natin. And that's how self-worth, self-love. You cannot choose someone to love. Yes. Again, love is not a choice, but to love someone is a choice. And it'll be hard for you to actually fight this emotion if you will not strengthen your mind. Diba? Kung laging emosyon, kung laging puso ang paiiralin mo sa lahat ng bagay-bagay, you will most likely fail. Why? Because sometimes the heart wants what's the best for you. Perhaps what I'm trying to say is the heart, sabi nga ng kanta ni Selena Gomez, the heart wants what it wants, diba? But to add into it, aside from the heart wants it wants, the brain wants what's best for you. That's why it's brain. Nag-iisip yan. Lagi niyang tinitimbang yung kaliwa at kanan. Lagi niyang tinitimbang kung ano ba yung tama at mali. Lagi niyang tinitimbang kung ano ba ang mas mahalaga para sa iyo. That's why merong two sides ng brain. Merong yes or no. Diba? Unlike sa heart, iisa lang. So, you have to strengthen your mind over your emotion in order for you to avoid being marupok. Otherwise, you will lose yourself every time. Na tipong halimbawa, nag-PM sa'yo, like, babe, sorry I know it's my fault na sinaktan kita na ganito. Pagbigyan mo ako ulit. Okay, and then pinagbigyan mo, And we're good with that. Second time, ginawa niya ulit. Sabi niya, sorry na babe, hindi na talaga maulit. Nagkamali ko, alam ko yun, pero sorry na tao lang ko. So mga ganyan, mga parang sad boy manipulative. Pero hindi mga ganun. And then, third time, ginawa ulit, pinagbigyan mo na naman. Diba? And that's something na, alam mo yun, once or twice, it's actually okay. It's actually fine. Diba? People do mistakes. Okay? Given. Pero, third time, I think it's too much. Diba? Merong parang sa unang beses, pagbigyan, sa ikalawa, pagbigyan, pero ikatlo, tama na. Diba? If you will do it 3 times, that only means na sinasadya mo na you are actually choosing to do something na ikasasama ng partner mo. And again, para dun sa mga nagiging marupok, you have to strengthen your mind over your emotion. Again, strengthen your mind. Train your mind. Diba? Kasi at the end of the day, if you want, most likely, you will be marupok. Okay, so, paano hindi maging marupok? Number 1, avoid stalking. Number 2, divert your attention. Number 3, strengthen your mind. Number 4, know your place. Alright, medyo mabigat tong katagan to. Know your place. Alam mo dapat kung saan ka lulugar. Alright. Alam mo, Jane, sa pinadalang question, like, ayoko maging bias, pero kung ikaw ang papayuhan ko, no? You have to know your place. Unang-una, again, you're the ex, alright? So, ikaw ay part na lang ng history ng tao. So, you have to accept the fact na it's done. You two are done. Right? Tapos na kayo. So, meaning to say, whatever you do or whatever that guy will do is none of your business. I mean, both of you doesn't have any business with it. Diba? Kasi, the mere fact that you ended your relationship with this guy, it only means na you chose to separate, you chose to pinili mo na maghiwalay o maghiwalay kayo rather kasi alam mong hindi mo na kaya. Probably may ginawa si boy or I don't know, baka may ginawa ka, I don't know. Pero most of the time, the reason why most relationships fall apart is that nakakalimutan nila na there's no perfect relationship. It will always have its curves, mga kaibigan. Walang perfectong relasyon. At some point, darating kayo sa punto na you will argue, magsasagutan kayo, magpakulitan ka naman ng salita, to the point na masasaktan ng emotional feelings nyo sa isa't isa. And that's what normally happens. It's part of the relationship. Diba? Ang daan, hindi perfecto, laging merong kurba. Hindi laging makinis, hindi laging, alam mo yun, hindi siya concrete. There's always a part of the road na pangit. Diba? Hindi siya perfecto, laging merong kulang, laging merong sobra, ganyan. And that's what makes it beautiful because you two have to work for it. Again, if you want to have or make your relationship work, you have to choose each other. Hindi pwede yung hindi pwede yung ikaw lang yung pipili lang, ikaw lang yung mag-effort, blah blah blah. Dapat siya din. It's a give and take matter. It's a give and take relationship. Diba? And in this case, Jane, if this guy is really, lurking around. If this guy is lurking around, nagpaparamdam na parang gusto niya pa, diba? I would suggest that you have to, cut any form of communications to that guy because, again, hindi ka magiging buo kapag patuloy kang bumabalik sa taong sumira sa'yo. You have to understand that it's necessary for you to be alone, choose yourself, love yourself, and having communications with this guy will make it hard for you. Why? Because it's bringing back the pain. Parang ganun sugat na kakagaling lang. Alam mo naghihilom na, pero pinilit mong tuklapin yung sugat. Diba? Parang ganun. Diba? Ang sakit nun. Tutuklapin mo yung kakagaling mo lang na sugat. Diba? It's really painful kapag ganun yung sitwasyon. Diba? Huwag kang bumalik sa taong sumira sa'yo. Instead, you make yourself whole so that kapag buo ka na, makakatagpo ka rin ng taong buo. Namamahalin ka din ng buo at ng buong puso. Ayan. Alright? So again, know your place. Okay? Cool? Alright? So, lastly, the last tip para hindi ka maging marupok is know your worth. Mga friend, lagi ko itong sinasabi. Ano ba yun, Papa Chris? Puro naman self-worth eh. Ano ba ang paano ba yung self-worth? Self-worth, mga friend, it's more of loving yourself. It's more of giving time to yourself. It's more of loving yourself in a way na you're doing things on your own without the help of anyone. Like, when I'm saying anyone, like, without the help of boyfriend or partner or kapling-fling, mga ganyan. You have to understand that self-worth is really beneficial. In order for you to be whole again. Especially if you just came back from a relationship. Came from a broken relationship rather. You have to understand na it's actually beneficial na mag-isa ka lang. Diba? Kasi you are having the time of your life. You are having the best time of your life to think about things. Kung ano ba yung gusto mo, kung ano ba yung gusto mong gawin, be it career-wise or be it passion-wise, mga ganyan. You're having the best time of your life to know kung sino ka talaga, kung ano ba yung mga gusto mo sa buhay. You are having the best time of your life for you to realize things, kung ano ba yung dapat mong i-work sa sarili mo, kung ano ba yung dapat na i-improve mo sa sarili mo. Things like that. Diba? And I'm not saying na, there's a difference between entitlement and self-worth, mga kaibigan. There's a big difference between those two. There's a fine line between those two. And what I'm actually trying to say is, minsan, you have to be selfless in order for you to be able to, you have to be selfish rather in order for you to be selfless for someone else. You have to be strong in order for you to be stronger for someone else. Diba? It should be an 80-20 rule. Kapag magmamahal ka ulit, Jane, diba? You should be 100% complete so that you have an 80% to give and you have a 20% to spare for yourself. I know it may sound cliche pag sinabing self-worth, but it is actually true. Minsan, ito yung bagay na nahihirapan tayong ibigay sa sarili, yung self-worth. Because we tend to find that happiness from someone else. Like I said, most of the time, we are blinded by the happiness that this person is giving to us. Which is supposedly hindi dapat. Kasi dapat nanggagaling sa sarili natin yan. Dapat buo ka muna. You have to stand alone. So that you will not be afraid to walk in the road when everything goes dark, 'di ba? So ganoon. Cool. Again, paano maiiwasan maging marupok? Number 1, avoid stalking. Number 2, divert your attention. Number 3, strengthen your mind over your emotion. Number 4, know your place. And lastly, self-worth. Alright? Okay. So, ayun. Yun ang 5 tips natin, mga pre, when it comes to being marupok. I know that it's not really easy for you to do this, but if you will do this, Jane, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to find happiness in yourself, because you are going to love yourself. Self-love, self-worth. You have to make sure na pag nagmahal ka, masasaktan ka, yes, sometimes. I mean, it's part of the relationship. Masasaktan ka, pero hindi ka durog. Alright? Okay? Cool? Alright, so, ayun, natapos na naman yung ating 30 minutes ng usapan. So, sa mga nakinig, sa mga tinapos tong episode, thank you so much sa pakikinig. Continue to support me sa aking podcast. Same goes for sa aking YouTube channel, sa Facebook page. Please accompany me, join me rather, in my mission to spread self-worth, life realizations, being strong in life, diba? So yun lang yung gusto ko i-promote. Anyway, again, guys, thank you so much for pakikinig. So this has been Papa Chris of Usap Lang Tayo, na nagsasabing masarap magmahal ng iba basta single ka. See you sa susunod na usapan.